That's not time we got a lot to talk about. It's getting late tonight. It's time to get into it. Come on. All right, everybody. The very first thing I want to talk about as our main discussion point is Alien Legion. You might be saying to yourself, what the fuck is Alien Legion? I'm right there with you.
Yeah, I'm saying
right there with you. But this came out in 1983, and Warner Brothers is picking this up. They got the rights from Warner Discovery. They're moving forward with this product. It's a sci-fi comic called Alien Legion, of course, comic before. And the director of Deadpool 1, Tim Miller himself, is directing this project moving forward. No DP attached to it as of right now. We'll have to wait to find out. This is very early in the format. Now, of course, tried to do this early in the 2000s. It was Angry Films tried doing it. Didn't work out too well. Jerry Bruckheimer actually came forward, and he was trying to do it, but then again, it fell through. He lost the rights again, let it lapse. But this project, I'm like, well, what is this all about? It's kind of like Suicide Squad. So it kind of feels like it should fit into DC. It should fit in the James Gunn universe. But it tells the story of a force nomad, a military unit similar to the French Foreign Legion. The unit was led by Saragar, who is a soldier whose lower half is a serpent. So he's like a snake human type thing. Okay. Also features other aliens within the ranks. It's an intergalactic peacekeeping force, and they keep all manners of species in this force, everybody. They don't ask many questions, and they just try to get in there and kick some ass, kind of like Suicide Squad as well. Like, kick ass, don't ask questions, ask them later, get in there, kill some bitches, and move on. But it's operating within the government. It works for the government, and it's known, the government system in this universe is called the Galactic Union. So, of course, they have other characters.
80s. This is so 80s, Brian. Look at all this all these guns. This is Reagan. Look at those guys.
David Banner is like saying right now that maybe Sean knows about this.
Put me on the spot there, David. Jesus.
I know. You got a serpent-like species who was once used as a slave laborer, and that's our main person. You have a brutish degenerate called Jugger Grimrod, who's green skin and deep hostility towards authorities.
Cousin?
I mean, maybe. You also have the Gentile 4, and there's more people that are involved with that. And then you also have a human who was forced to do a tour of duty with this legion in order to receive their inheritance.
I like that Queen comment.
It's really a weird product, but again, it kind of feels like it falls into that world of Suicide Squad, the anti-heroes put together. They all look like they're fucking crazy, if you ask me. I've never heard of this. And, honestly, it could be the gun show. I don't know. The gun show, get in there. Maybe James Gunn's got a good idea that'll tie these all into the universe. Who fucking knows? The Alien Justice League, good old GR said, I agree. It's kind of something like that. And for me, it sounds interesting. It sounds different. We ask for different stuff all the time. This is a 1983 comic, again, that like nobody really knows that much about. And I think it's good to try to put it out there and try something different. And I want to go to Sean. I don't know if Sean knows about this. This is a deep dive. So, Mr. Sutherland, do you know about the Alien Legion? Do you have any idea about this? Are you excited? Are you stoked? Are you getting a little chubby right now? What's going on, man?
Oh, that's a little
wow, you're really pushing.
I don't think we've ever gone there before.
Sweet baby day, you are on one
I'm
day.
sorry, it's been a day.
I know that I have a specific role to play in this show, and that you held on to this story and this breaking news.
I did.
You've held on to this, and you said, I'm going to go to our resident nerd here.
You're breaking and holding on to it at the same time, by the way. That's talking out of both sides of your mouth.
Intellectual nerd, I'm going to say.
Thank you. I'll take it. Anywho, I know fuck all about Alien Legion, aside from the fact that I know. Aside from the fact that it was part of the Epic imprint from Marvel Comics. They did this a few times in Marvel Comics where they'd said, we've got this really convoluted system of continuity and characters. And
oh, really? They do?
We need to make a different universe. We need to make a whole new slew of comics untethered to the mythos and the history of the Marvel Universe. And that was what Epic was initially, and they also did that with New Universe. So I'm not surprised that this is going to Warner Brothers, just based on how fucky the history is when it comes to the rights for all of these Marvel characters. We are scraping the bottom of the barrel for content here, and I don't mind. I think, and I was talking to this in the green room for this show. We can call it that.
Ooh, the green room. I like that.
Because I showed up on time today, Sabrina. One day,
Patreon content.
But what I was saying is, really, all this is going to do is to make comics that are right now $5 for $1 in the dollar box at your local comic book store go up to $1 or $5 each an issue. This is all it's going to do.
My brother.
Okay, weird characters don't super really fit in any kind of other comic book, kind of universe. So, by all means, make some shit, go for it, and we'll see what happens. But no, Alien Legion was Marvel.
Do you think they'll do well though? I mean, is it weird though, Sean? If it's
No, it's difficult because I think, obviously Tim Miller is a fantastic director, and he brought Deadpool to life and did a fantastic job with it. So, yeah, no, I'm excited to see what he does with it, but am in no means waiting for this like I did a certain speedster,
Flash,
Scarlet Speedster.
The nipples, the Clooney nips, not like the Clooney nips, you know?
Yeah. Can I do a little show and tell, Brian? Is this all right?
Does it involve nips?
Some show and tell.
All right.
If you got some bat nips over there.
I have. So we were talking about Marvel Epic, which is the line of comics that Alien Legion came out on. I've got Iron Man Crash, which was produced under the Epic imprint, and it's the first computer-generated graphic novel. Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
And the art looks really fucking terrible. Not to be outdone.
Is it new?
2 years. No. This came out in '88.
Where's the inside of that?
It's an AI comic?
No, not AI. This was all done on Microsoft Paint. Or the earliest version of InDesign, and we're gonna get fucking content DMA anymore.
Less than 15
2 years later, 2 years later, DC said, "Fuck it, we got to get Batman into computer-generated art." And so, yes, I've got also Batman Digital Justice, and again, the art
of nipples is my question.
Is just as terrible. Look at this shit. Oh my god! Wait, I gotta show you how bad the Joker looks in all this. Check out that. Check at that shit. Wow. What are we doing with it? What are we doing with it? And it's sex and drugs and rock and roll. And there you go.
Wow.
That's my only connection to the Epic line of Marvel
Alien
Comics.
Legion.
So yes, I know nothing about Alien Legion. I'm finding out just as much as you guys are, and I'll let you know if I find any issues on my next comic book run later this month.
Awesome. They've been trying to do it for a long time, Sean. I'm kind of excited to see what happens because, again, it seems like it fits very well in this whole James Gunn verse. I know David Banner was saying wasn't it DC, but it is apparently Marvel.
It's a Marvel property.
So it's interesting how Warner Brothers got it.
Well, you're giving the same parallel that Queen gave, which saying isn't this kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy, which I agree with 100%.
So Sabrina, do you think that James Gunn might take the helm for this?
If it's DC. Oh no, it's different. You showed the Batman graphic. Now I'm sorry, my bad.
I'm sorry. So, I threw us on a tangent.
He segued. He did a light segue of the computer-generated version.
A tangent on cruise control. Oh no,
it doesn't happen.
What are those?
That is insane. So that unrelated, Queen. I'm sorry. I know when she said that, I was like, wait, she's right. Which you are always right, by the way. You're one of the smartest.
Sean's just showing off his collection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, Patreon content, sir. Okay, so
Queen, you know you're my favorite of all time. Yeah, you.
How come Mimi never talks?
Mimi's very shy. She doesn't even like she gets needy sometimes, so she wants to be like on my lap, but she's not a chatter.
I'm sorry, Peppy interrupted you, Sabrina. Continue. Sorry about that.
No, Peppy always interrupts me. It's okay. That's okay. I saved him. Did I save you too, Princess?
You did save him.
I did.
Right, Peps?
I did.
She saved you, so you should probably be nicer to her.
I saved her way more than I saved him because she was found in a junkyard in Bakersfield. Like, I didn't get her through a rescue center. I got her through a person who was like, I have 4 dogs and I need someone to take them, and I was going to foster her because I had him already, and I was like, she's not going anywhere.
You're damn right.
But you... That's so sweet, but you hated her when she first came around. But I appreciate that you've come around. So
damn Skippy.
On topic. Aside from my 2 beautiful dogs, who I love so much,
Alien Legion,
also torturous. Alien Legion, yeah. No, I agree that it sounds like a James Gunn thing. I agree with what Queen said about Guardians of the Galaxy. I also agree with what she said about I love a new thing. Like, I know it sounds weird and I am not aware of it, but like, I'm down with that. I'm down with something new. I'm so sick of the same thing being done over and over and over again. So I kind of welcome this. And if they do it well, it might be like another like push for them, because they kind of need a win. Like, they really need a win. And maybe this is it. Maybe something new. Maybe something that's not tired and done a million times. Maybe something's not a prequel or a sequel or a fucking who gives a shit fucking quote.
Prequel, deepwell, quadruple.
Yeah, I feel like it could be very good for them if they do it the right way. And I think Queen, maybe it was David Benner or Queen, I'm not sure who said it, but someone said that it would be a lot of money to make this because of the CGI and all the things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Marvel has it. Marvel fucking has it.
All they need is Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt's in there. He'll be the serpent.
No. Look, I love Chris Pratt, but enough is enough.
Look
you know
at
what
him.
I'm saying?
Look at Bautista in there.
Enough is enough.
We'll get.
I give you the heart, but maybe take it up my other
Bradley
hand.
Cooper. Put them all in there. Put like the DC Guardians. Let's do it. Let's do it now, Mike. Right? What do you think? Do you want that? Do you think this is a good concept for a project? It's something like Sabrina's about it. Sean's about it. It's something different. Do you want to see Alien Legion move forward at Warner Brothers?
I guess this is new IP that we haven't explored before. It's interesting to
shiny new IP.
Is that what made you laugh, Sean? Like, because it's 40 years old?
Yeah.
Because it's older than
the barrel,
me?
man. Whoever's got the fucking rights to it.
It's new to people who don't read comics, which is the people, you know, and I'm saying all the people, but a lot of people.
But Mike, do you want to see this though?
I don't know. I'm more interested in the fact that it's Warner Brothers eating up
Marvel.
like secondary Marvel labels.
Tertiary.
Like, I consider myself like, you know, I'm more of a connoisseur. I'm like the independent labels. I'm not like Sean. I'm not like the bourgeois proletariat Sean who consumes like whatever awful that the capitalists want him to eat.
That's a hot take.
I'm a little more
Alien
independent,
fights.
Sean.
I'm very upset by this.
I'm not trying to just create
Mike.
drama for the sake of having a conversation with you, Sean. I'm actually just trying to throw shade.
Mike's just throwing shade at Sean, so we gotta give him a second to fight it off right now. Cruise control.
Episode 143, Cruise Control. You mark it down.
Mark it down.
The schism begins.
It's in my book.
That's a great Star Wars title, frankly.
Okay, so actually, Schism is actually a very famous X-Men storyline, so I apologize there.
Look at you guys.
I still pulled it from the fucking
mainstream. That's from the mainstream comics, Sean.
Oh my god!
Oh,
you don't even
shit!
Fucking god.
Woo! Hot take right now.
So Brian, I don't know. This is they're just trying to throw money at some middling. They're just digging back through all the libraries, throwing money at everything.
It is honestly, it's funny because again, I read this book while I was on vacation in Mexico. Plug for Mexico, go there.
Go there.
Go to Mexico. It's wonderful. Rise of the MCU. It is a fucking hornet's nest of rights of who's got whose agreement, backdoor deals, and Avi Arad throwing like pineapples like smoothies at people, and that means you get the rights to, you know, some third tier Spider-Man villain eventually, right? Like it's all a fucking weird, just like it's a rights play. And apparently Alien Legion is just muddied enough that this can come out and no one really cares or are worried how this affects into a bigger thing. But I'm happy for this. Again, like, if this is the launch of a new universe, please, by all means, do it. Marvel Universe is too tired. DC is restarting. So this would be the perfect time to kind of roll out a new parallel universe that we don't have to worry about how things are playing together. Even though they'll fucking try and force it into our
I'm with Sean. I'm with Sean. I'm with Sean on this. Like, they've got so much content. Like, let's pump some life into some shit we haven't heard about before. That's honestly.
Schism over. Let's do it. Yeah, we're friends again.
But instead of rebooting things because they want to keep doing the same crap over and over and over again. They love it. They're like, let's just do this new thing. But I'll bet you they'll find some dumb way to tie it all together into the multiverse.
Oh yeah, that's what they do.
In 5 minutes.
Yo, player, Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pep Star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.